Let's freaking go! Another death battle, baby. We have this time Yang versus Tifa, RWBY versus Final Fantasy. Ooh. Before I dive into that, what is your? Are you a fan of either of these two? I mean, you recommended this one.
Oh
so
yeah,
I'm
a fan of both of them, man.
you better be because you recommended this.
Yeah, bro.
Not long ago I was having a discussion. This is not an argument chat, a discussion about my appeal for RWBY. I love RWBY. I love Monty Allen. I understand that the franchise went downhill, but I still love the characters. I think they're well written, and I still love Monty Allen's legacy. You know, at least they all work, and it's still good. It's still good. But more importantly, Final Fantasy, I freaking love Tifa. I don't care how mainstream she is. Tifa, I speak for a reason.
I think with the RWBY fandom, it's kind of like the same thing I do with like Fortnite. Like if I remove like the community, I enjoy like what it is, you know.
Wait, you removed the Fortnite community?
No, I do not like the Fortnite community, but the Fortnite game itself is pretty good. It's kind of, so I'm saying the same thing about RWBY. If I don't think about the RWBY community, which can get really crazy sometimes, I enjoy, you know, what RWBY for what it is and the characters and whatnot.
Okay, that's kind of
If
fair.
that makes sense. Yeah.
Good point. Absolutely. Yeah, so let's deep dive into this. Oh, what was this?
I remember watching this when it came out, dude.
Oh my god, 9 years ago. I feel like I watched this. I'm having like a fever dream right now.
Yeah, I remember when this came out.
Yeah.
Punching, the most useful language in the
Boom.
world.
Oh my
when
gosh.
words fail.
So can you imagine? Oh my gosh. I don't want to start. So in these videos, I'd like to do a little bit of analyzing on some certain screens. But holy hell, that I pause in the most awkward moment. I've gotten hit like that before. Not in not by a fight, but like a door.
Oh,
a door. Remember how I told you that I've been in places with like strong winds?
Oh yeah. Okay.
I had this. Yeah, it was a door. Oh, it was me. You were the door. Danny, screw you. But yeah, no. I've been there.
Lovely ladies are
Yo, you're my favorite RWBY character.
Yang Xiao Long, the adventurous huntress from RWBY, and Tifa Lockhart, the Final Fantasy heavy hitter with enormous power.
Oh my god, the recording from this Dead Battle episode is so crunchy. And I didn't mean to pause.
Is it 1080p?
It is quite literally.
It is. Oh my god, it's just that recording's so crunchy, bro. Oh
it's
my
9
god.
years ago. It's like it's crunchy as hell. And also, whoa, pixels turn me on. Apparently.
Oh.
Hey, no, hear me out. Remember there was a whole debate. Boomers in the chat or boomers in the comment section. Please tell me that. Wasn't that I'm reciting the headline of a GamePro magazine. Why are people getting turned on by pixels? It was like, oh, remember Lara Croft back in the days and Tifa Lockhart? It was a headline. I have no comment on that, Sain. You're calling yourself out by that, correct?
So what do the boomers have to say about like pinup calendars then, huh?
Right. But they're judging me for liking, pixels and polygons. But this is great. I like this. I'm never gonna deny it.
Nothing wrong with it.
No. This is and I don't know. How do you feel? How do you feel about these kind of like CGI models these days? Do they look outdated to you?
I mean,
like bad.
Okay, here's my perspective on it. They had to be a lot more creative with graphics back then because obviously hardware limitations, but also because like today compared to today's standards, our brains are filling in the blanks with imagination basically, which is why when we think about games like Halo 2 back then looking so good, it's because our brain was filling in the blanks of it looking so good. We had imagination back then. Now it's just like given to us in like full HD basically. So that's how I argue. That's how I argue about it.
That honestly very fair. Very fair argument. However,
he's Liz and I'm Boomstick, and it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out
this
who
looks
would
nice to me. Yeah, I like it.
Battle.
I like it. Oh my gosh.
The world of Remnant is, well, crazy. Vicious creatures
Yeah,
called
it
Grim
is.
run wild.
Very
Entire
crazy.
cities have gone to waste, and every single weapon.
There's one scene of RWBY that I really like. It's the Birdie No scene. Birdie No. That will forever stay stuck in my head.
Mhm. I hate that they got rid of Dust after like the first season. Like whatever happened to Dust, bro?
Wait, what? For real?
Like they stopped focusing on Dust after like one season, and it's just like, oh well, it's just the inherent thing now. Because like I remember in like the first season, you would actively see them reloading the Dust, like the Dust cartridges, and then they're just like, well, we're gonna get rid of that, and just like
it's like right there. It's right there in the weapon. It's this thing. It's freaking like materials from Final Fantasy.
It's also a gun.
Yeah, exactly.
Even nunchucks. Oh, that sounds like Disneyland to me. The happiest, most gun-filled place on Earth. Luckily, the world is protected by the Huntsmen and Huntresses, an elite group of expertly trained warriors. And where else would you get the training to kill bloodthirsty monsters than from high school?
Oh, I can't believe my baby sister's going to Beacon with me.
Did that line not age well?
Whoa. No comments.
Stop.
After losing her mother to mysterious circumstances and being trained all her life by her hero legend of an uncle, Yang Zhao Long was accepted into Beacon Academy. It's kind of like Hogwarts, except replace wands and books with swords, sniper rifles, and giant transforming scythes. Man, this place just keeps getting better and better. Seriously,
Oh my
I know
gosh.
where I'm gonna retire now. A natural fighter and thrill seeker at heart, Yang fit right in and soon found herself a member of the color coordinate.
Yo, did you know that there's a RWBY VTuber?
Yeah.
They're awesome, actually.
Funnily enough, my YouTube editor is the editor for her as well, or was.
What?
Yeah.
For reals? Yo, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'll send it to you later so you can check it out after stream. But you'll see in their portfolio video that she's in there. RWBY.
That's amazing. You can probably draw connections. I think last night I was talking to Danny, who was here in the chat, and then they made a joke like, "Oh, the VTuber world is so crazy. I can probably draw a line from like people that I may know, and it probably connects to someone that it could be like really huge out there in like company or something like that. Like I can draw a line from my from the connections that I have all the way to our mouse or all the way to I don't know, Opera GX VTuber."
I think it's like it's like the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, basically. I don't know if you've heard of that.
Your brain is fascinating. I need to learn all these things. I feel like I've heard that before, but like you know it so casually, it's just surprising me. I'm keep watching.
RWBY, led by her younger sister, Ruby. Because that's not confusing at all.
I'm talking about kicking off the semester with a bang.
I always kick my semesters off with a yay.
Oh my.
Guys, am I right?
Oh my god, I love
the bad puns, bro.
I like the bad pun. This is what she was my favorite.
Yeah, I know. I love him too. It's just like every time it's like
I can Kurai said the get out, and my brain rod just heard the get out like sound clip for some reason. But no,
I did too.
Screw you. I like bad puns. This is great. This is big comedy to me.
Literally,
Don't judge me.
Jokes.
I like it. I had I remember back when school days for me, like people had like, oh, who's your main out of the pro tags? Like, who's your favorite? Are you like a Y stan, or are you a Yang stan, or Ruby? And you know what I mean, right? A stan. Did you went through that phase or not?
Bro, I was like, oh, Yang, bro. It has to be Yang.
Yang. Yeah, I like Yang.
The OG.
Yeah. I like her.
Anyway, Yang's time at Beacon was well spent, and she became the master of punching all the things. See, while Yang's fellow teammates wield a scythe, a couple swords, some big guns, Yang's style of combat takes a more direct approach.
Face, baby! Face thing!
Shotgun gauntlets! Her 2 golden bracelets aren't just stylish, they extend to form a weapon called the Ember Celica. With just a punch, the Ember Celica fires off a flash of kinetic energy, blasting a foe with an explosion of force and a beautiful sound.
I'm so hungry.
To top it off, these
God, it's the Halo
can
Reach
fly
shotgun
several hundred
sound.
feet. Yang is
Ooh,
one of
That's why I
they
few
love
borrow.
the. That's why I
who
love
can
the weapon
punch a
so
bird out
much.
of the sky.
Ah,
That's what you get for creeping on my car.
I'm the king
In
of the
addition,
castle.
like
Oh my
most
god.
huntresses,
I can
Yang
hear the sounds.
manifest her soul as an aura. Aura can be used to block deadly attacks and heal minor wounds, and Yang's is no different. But my favorite way she uses her aura is when she goes Super Saiyan.
Hell yeah.
Many hunters and huntresses possess a semblance.
This is
a
when
special
she
power
punches
unique
the
to them
dick.
that makes Beacon Academy look a little more like the Xavier School for gifted youngsters. Yang's semblance absorbs damage from hits she takes, adding them to her own physical power. After taking just 2 attacks from a mech suit, she was strong enough to shatter the whole thing in one go.
Oh, hell yeah.
Unfortunately, her semblance does not increase her aura's defense, so she feels the full force of everything that hits her aura, and can only absorb power so long as
Can't
she
hold
remains
me.
conscious.
I like the music.
Luckily, she's pretty tough. Yang survived a punch that easily smashed her through a concrete pillar. You know, the ones designed.
Oh, is a feats. Beat Junior's gang single-handedly. Block attacks from Paladin 290. Ability parrying after her semblance absorbed 2 hits. Survive being hit 10,000 feet into the air. Holy shit. Fought Beowulfs for a whole day. Punched Junior through a pillar without using Ember Celica.
Oh my god.
God damn.
Punch.
You know,
Oh,
I don't remember. I don't remember if you know about power scaling in dead battles, but they can take something as minimal as this, and they can turn it into like some kind of like raw energy for like a
Yeah.
character. Like, oh, the character has been seen falling 10,000 feet at Mach velocity too. That means that they can withstand a Goku's Kamehameha. Therefore, they'll be able to beat Goku's Kamehameha. However, Bowser knows how to do chance times, which switches the position of Yang and Popeye from Popeye, and then Yang is dead. Therefore,
Yeah.
Goku's grandpa is the victory because everybody's dead. That's all. That battle in a nutshell. It's just like
Yeah,
power
basically.
scaling. It's crazy.
Questionable,
Pulled up
questionable.
entire bridges.
Yeah, questionable
And
decisions.
During a food fight, remember this is high school, Yang was knocked up into the air and did not come back down for about 100 seconds.
Judging the staleness of that bread that was hitting the ceiling and breaking it, that means that Yang was able to withstand at least 5 shotguns in the face worth of bread power.
That's
Straight from
crazy.
Italy. Or straight.
More than enough time to reach terminal velocity.
Oh.
This means upon landing, she
See,
comes
I told
back
you.
with nearly 50
Yeah.
tons of force.
Yep.
They're doing
Math.
that battle doing girl math. Just girl math.
That's so true.
We learned the secret. They're doing girl math. And also, I freaking love the screenshot here. This is peak. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
Like it was nothing. Ah, what a waste of good food. Despite this, Yang can only take so much. Her aura has a limit, as does her short temper. Pushing both of these too far leaves her extremely vulnerable. Like when this ice cream lady knocked her out because Yang had been fighting monsters all day with no sleep. It's also worth noting Yang is less adaptable
No sleep,
when
that's
fighting
me.
against foes specializing in
eepy.
kicks. Still, she's confident she's one of the best in her class and dedicated to graduating Huntress School so she can travel the world fighting everyone
I heard graduating as VTuber. I am panicking.
just for the thrill of it.
Trauma word. Black text on white background.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
So cheesy. So cheesy.
Far to the west on the planet
cheesy.
Gaia lies a small mountain village called Nibelheim. At
Yo.
first glance, this town appears calm and
Final
peaceful,
Fantasy.
not worth a second look. Until a sword-wielding goth guy.
Did you play these games though? Did you play all the Final Fantasy?
Nope.
All of them. I'm saying all of them. You didn't play 7?
No, I haven't played any Final Fantasy game.
No way. Oh, you missed out. You missed out so hard.
I never owned a PS. I never owned
What?
a PS console.
No, you had no childhood. How could you?
Guy
Bruh,
found
I was-
his alien mother hidden inside. He's celebrating
It's all Nintendo.
fireworks.
It's
After
fair,
losing
fair.
her parents and watching the madman Sephiroth burn her hometown to ashes, Tifa Lockhart joined Avalanche, a group dedicated to protecting the planet from ecological harm and meteors. Speaking of meteors, check out the
Right.
size of the boomstick. What? I was talking about the meteor.
I just realized this is so old that Boomstick and Whis didn't have the avatars. the characters.
Yeah.
This is
It was
so-
just their voices.
We are so back. Like I didn't know how they looked like, and then suddenly when I mentioned this before in other recordings, where when they came in, I was like shocked at how they protect the character. I thought that Boomstick would look like a Master Chief like kind of character, because in my head I was thinking of funny that it's RWBY. I was thinking of like, did you ever see Blue versus Red, like the Halo series?
Yeah, I've watched like all of it.
You know, Sarge or
yeah.
I had Sarge in my brain, and then that's who I thought I was gonna see.
I think they actually had Sarge and Boomstick beat up in an episode or something.
That
Or,
was
like,
really
a
crazy.
promo.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Grave. It's red versus blue, not blue versus red. My apologies for mislabeling the series. Yo, I love that battles. My too. Thank you for the follow. Some random Mexican. I sound.
Is that your actual
No.
name?
That's their name. That's not me. Yes.
Oh, you're
Okay.
so. That's so big.
Anyways, thank you. I remember so much about red versus blue. Yeah, so good. Yeah, no, red versus blue is so freaking great. It's great. I don't remember if I. Yeah, it's my name. It's awesome. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Let's go continue watching the record.
Sure you were. Anyway, Tifa was thrust into the stereotypical gender role of housekeeper by maintaining the hidden Avalanche home base 7th Heaven. But it wasn't all bad because it also doubled as a bar. And she doubled as a bouncer. Now, I've been thrown out of my fair share of bars for totally illegitimate reasons, but not even I would urinate on the 7th Heaven jukebox with Tifa on guard. Smart choice, since she is a master of close quarters combat. Tifa is a feint brawler, adept at surprising foes with quick, powerful strikes. And as she traveled with her friend Cloud to save the planet, she learned 7 legendary techniques, the limit breaks.
Hell yeah.
Let's go gambling.
Accessing her inner gambler, Tifa's limit breaks include rapid fire punches.
I really like. I main
explosive
Tifa.
throwdowns,
I main
and
Tifa in the game.
dolphins who uppercut people? Well, that's just awesome. And if she manages to
The
throw
dolphin
all of them in order,
blow.
she charges the last of her limit
Excuse
energy
me.
into one final titanic
Dolphin
punch,
blow.
The final heaven. Fuck you, squirrel! Tifa is ready to throw down at a moment's notice, and even wears leather gloves everywhere she goes just in case a fight comes her way. And if she decides to get really serious, Miss Lockhart busts out her 2-round, beautiful ultimate weapons. Don't you
Materia.
dare! The
Materia.
Premium Heart. Oh, well, the Premium Heart increases Tifa's striking power immensely and continues to do so over time as she builds limit energy. However, they lose this increase after Tifa uses her limit breaks and need time to charge back up. Oh, that sounds like it could be a problem. Oh, if she didn't also have magic! In Final Fantasy VII, there's a wide
Oh, hell
variety
yeah.
of magical ability granting gems called
Are they giving her materia?
Any
I don't
person
remember.
can wield any materia.
I don't
and it's
remember
up to
either.
the game's actual player
Been a
to decide
while.
who gets what, giving Tifa no standard materia setup. However, thanks to the Dissidia
Been meaning
fighting
to play
series, we know Tifa
the
prefers
Final
to
Fantasy
carry
VII
fire
remix.
and ice materia into battle. These fire and ice materia let Tifa conjure and wield fire and ice. Combine that with her freakish superhuman strength, and she's like an unstoppable powerhouse. Well, her immense power does come at a price. Her skills in speed and defense are somewhat lacking, making her something of a glass cannon. But to help make up for this, Tifa wears 2 armor pieces. She wears a ribbon on her arm in memory of her late friend Aerith. Come on, man. Don't bring that up.
Bro.
Which protects her from negative effects like poison and paralysis. She also likely wears the Minerva band to defend from fire and ice. Glass cannon or not, her strength is ridiculous.
This is reminding me just recently. I'm gonna start beefing with the YouTube chat, the YouTube comment section later. But recently I was watching God of War versus Ashura's Rat Dead battle. Kratos versus Ashura. I'm not sure if you play those games, but they were like trying to show the equipments of the characters and everything, and it was so it was so crazy how they evaluated everything. They left it all to like a cutscene attack. Is so the equipments are like invalid. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, It's a time cutscene you're gonna use to evaluate this. Sure. Go
Enough
ahead.
to fight an embodiment of Sephiroth and throw giant monsters around like nothing. And there was the time she helped throw Cloud through the air to reach
Your
the
game
flying
mechanics,
monster
cartoon.
Bahamut Sin.
Oh my gosh.
After leaving Tifa's hand, you can see a mock cone form around Cloud,
Oh,
which
bro.
means Tifa must have.
Oh my gosh. Dude, this like let's evaluating more Dead Battle mechanics. There's times where there's freaking times where Dead Battle like overpowers cartoon characters. You know, the
Yeah.
cartoon logic, because you know they're immortal
yeah.
characters. Like, you know, cartoon characters get spliced in half. Video game characters right now. So we're looking at Yang, a character from a series, an anime. Yes, there's been RWBY games, but they didn't use a single footage from a RWBY game. And there's Tifa from a video game where you can see her like fighting God. So it's like, oh, that means she can kill God. Okay, therefore she, you know, she's strong. There's the math.
I think it's because the Ruby game didn't like come out and be like fully released. They only had done the demo when this came out,
Mhm.
I think, and then they
Mm.
released the full game. I don't remember how it was, but
It's impressive that I'm still debating stuff from a video that's 9 years old.
yeah.
Helped throw him with
And I
enough
pretty
force
much
to
already
break
know
the
who the winner
sound
is. I
barrier.
just forgot.
Oh, Cloud's a lightweight. Come on, how hard can that be? Well, factoring in the weight of Cloud and his giant weapon, he must have been thrown with up to 153 tons of force. Well, shit,
Wow,
talk about
man.
power.
That's not how momentum works.
Strong, twin, firm, no fists. Also, she's got a really nice rag. Did I mention that yet?
Feels like you're flying, huh?
Thank you, Boomstick.
Thank you, Boomstick. Base Boomstick. How do you know that that's a momentum horse? Because I thrown you against the wall some, Danny. So
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all. It's time for a death battle!
actually, there's a RWBY game right there in the video. That was a
Yeah.
RWBY game.
Hold up. Let me see some ID.
Don't worry, I'm an all hack. You don't need my ID.
Hello. No need to panic, people. Just looking for someone. I will
This
take
looked
a
good.
strawberry
This
sunrise,
looks
though.
so good back
No
then.
ice. Thanks.
Hmm.
It still does.
Sorry,
It's still.
I think you'd better turn yourself around and look elsewhere.
So, does this mean no sunrise?
Ooh, that's a cool fact. It's the same VA. That's nice.
Yeah, it is. They
This.
Having fun? I sure am.
Oh my god! Even the music is like so old timey.
yeah.
Man. Oh, nice.
Warm up's over.
I like the choreography though.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah.
amazing.
I'm going to blow you out of the water.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god, the music is giving me like flashbacks of old timey. Also, this video is gonna get so freaking copyright strike.
Yeah, for real.
Super hard. Oh, this is. But RWBY music is great. I saw someone typing the lyrics in the chat earlier. Boom, boom,
Did you
boom.
limit break here? I forget.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Cool. There's the materia. Ooh.
All right. Let's see if you can keep up with.
Let's go gambling! Gambling mid battle. Remember, chat. 90% of gamblers quit before they hit big.
Oh,
I put the SpongeBob curse. Language, Tifa, language. Chance time.
oh.
It's chance time. She should have won, right, Raven? Oh, GG, it's over.
What the world? I'm hungry. Like that?
Ooh, ooh,
Oh,
oh,
shit.
shit!
I forgot
oh,
that part.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yo, Savage Death Battle. Okay,
I forgot
Yo.
that's how it ended. Yeah. I
Hey,
forgot
oh.
how that ended.
Oh,
Yo.
yeah, shell. What the
Yo,
fuck?
I forgot that's how it ended. What?
Yo, what the fuck? That was savage as hell. That was like some Metal Gear shenanigans happening there. You just snap at the neck. I,
I forgot that's how it ended, bro. No.
oh my gosh! You want to know something cool? Something wild? It's how the recent death battles. Yeah, they have like sentimental deaths and nice script and everything. But back
Yeah.
then, it was about the killing. It was about the kill. It was about
Yeah.
seeing the characters just like absolutely murder each other like nonstop. Like these days, yeah, nice stories. But back then, it was like it's about the shock value and great and being crazy. And that was honestly really 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 great.
Yeah.
Holy snap!
my-
Unbelievable. I can totally see it. I can totally see why Yang. I mean, here's my prediction. What they're gonna say right now. Tifa was had more equipment. However, Yang, nothing stops Yang from like literally just snapping your neck and that's it, calling it a day. GG. She has the speed, and Tifa doesn't have the speed. It's on the stats. So I think that's what, and that makes sense. You may think just because Tifa can do all kinds of like super huge techniques, Yang cannot avoid them. She
Yeah.
clearly did. She clearly did. Honestly, I'm okay with this decision. My vote was for Tifa because maybe they would have done some BS like, oh, I summoned God, GG, over, and that's it. But they didn't go that route.
Yeah, I think it just comes down to the glass cannon factor, honestly. That's the whole thing.
Ooh, nice terminology. Thank you for bringing it back. Yang just has the unga boonga strike, pretty much. And also, Raven, thank you for the freaking gifted sub. I appreciate it. Thank you.
W.
Let me see. Let me see what they say.
Tifa was naturally stronger and more experienced than Yang.
Yeah, there we go. See?
Someone quickly turned all Tifa's power against her.
Even the
Yep.
Reserva Band, the best of Tifa's armor options to counter Yang's strength and shotgun blast, was eventually overtaken by the semblance.
Plus, while Tifa could lift creatures many times heavier than Cloud using her limit breaks,
Oh, hi,
she
Izumi.
never shows this kind of strength anywhere else, implying that this power is exclusive to those limit breaks rather than something she possesses naturally.
And even though Tifa's premium heart increased in power over time, they reset after her limit breaks, while Yang's power kept on rising.
However, Yang's
Yep.
real trump card was her aura. Her semblance would have been useless if she could not survive Tifa's attacks. Luckily, her aura is
The aura.
durable enough to take a punch that shattered a concrete pillar
Cloud's
about
Engine
4
Tifa, I
feet
can see that.
wide, a feat which requires at least 1,400 tons.
Oh
of
my
force.
god.
Yeah, I told you.
Having
They're doing girl math.
360 jetliners fall on your face.
Oops.
Yang's power just pulled through in a snap.
Yo, that's
How
brutal.
long?
Yeah, no, that's
That
not
was
like, that's pretty cool.
brutal.
That's badass though. I'm okay with this decision.
Battle.
Whoa, what's the next time though? What's the next time?
Hello, Chad and Ben and all you Death Battle fans.
Ayo.
Oh, Wiz and Boomstick had a great scheme going on for a while there, having you follow them on Twitter to find out which of your favorite characters they were going to massacre in the next
What?
fight.
Who is this man?
Now it's my turn. You see this? It's the hard drive that contains all the Death Battle matchups and outcomes for the next year. And it's mine now. If you ever want to see your Princess Death Battle again,
This old timey skits from
you
YouTube
know what to
videos.
do.
Yep.
To prove that I have the content, I will release the next matchup in the season finale of The Industry this Saturday.
Right.
The name's John Francis McCullough, and Death Battle.
What the heck? John, don't you know that YouTube videos have changed?
Alright.
Now people can.
That wasn't the real hard drive though, right?
People can
No,
store,
no,
you know,
right.
videos on YouTube. People are way better now at like at saving everything. No, that's pretty big though. Honestly, thank you for the recommendation. This was a blast from the past.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
you have really good
uh,
taste.
yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Oh hell yeah! But more importantly, to the people on YouTube, go check out the Gordon Ramsay Minecraft reaction. So that one's. Oh my god, I can't. I need to rewatch that after the stream. All right, ciao.